Oh, man. Woo! Hey, how you doing? My brain, ladies and gentlemen. My fucking brain. Oh. Don't talk to me, man. Don't kill you, man. Ah. Who's breathing heavy? Like, apparently me. Ah. Oh, man. So how's everyone been today? Obviously, I'm taking it you know, like a little bit of slow ride. Take it easy. Oh, Gomez is doing much better. Much better. Hey, Mackenzie, how you doing? I'm doing okay. So what's going on? Well, playing a little World of Warcraft. That's right. Taylor Pony says he's working a job. Tech issues solved? Well, hopefully. Hopefully. Woo. What the fuck? Ooh.
Need help? See you around.
Okay. Ah. Hey, Kingdom Creep. What's up? Ooh. Got a little bit of that indigestion. Oh, watching them fucking Twilight movies. God, they're so bad. Yep, Warcraft. Hey, August. Doing okay, I guess. You know, a little out of it, but you know, overall. Oh wait, I had a fucking quest I could have turned in back there. Well, back to the loading screen.
I am afraid our continued presence on Makari.
Now you might pray to God, y'all, but I like Lucifer best of all.
What up, Jack? How's life?
Life is good, August. Life is good. You know, still recovering from July. Man, that was a whole bunch of shit. Alright, here we go. Yay! Alright, let's see. Let's get rid of tribute to Broken Isles. Oh, High Mountain Insignia. Oh, is that it? I think that's it. Oh wait, hold on. Nightfall Insignia. God damn it. That's no good. Alright, what's this? Villager. Oh. Oh.
Together, we can defeat the Burning Legion.
Oh, we can, huh? Get out there and win me some shit. Awakening Essence. I don't know Awakening Essence. Ugh. Fine. Do.
Lord Illidan knows the way.
I'm sure Lord Illidan knows the way. Yeah. Stompy foot thing. Troops on this mission will be killed. Awesome.
We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation.
We got a boo.
Death to the Legion.
Boo. Get out there and die.
We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation.
22%, and we do not have enough shit to go on that mission. So let's just turn this crap in. Ah. I messed up joints. Ugh. Up and locks when I choose sometimes. Ow. Yeah, I've had that sometimes. Fucking sucks. Yeah, I hope the new Halloween is good too. Lightforge missions unlocks access to Lightforge rule. Oh, God damn it.
Walk in the light. The light welcomes you, champion. Light guide.
I don't feel welcomed. Maybe just a lion jerk.
We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation.
It will be my pleasure.
Yeah. Fuck off. B. Buy the baked goodies, wee!
I am looking forward to our negotiation.
What is the button? What the fuck? Oh, that's okay.
I can't wield that yet.
What? Why not? Oh, I can't wield daggers? Ah, that's bullshit. Oh. Slow ride, take it easy.
Suffer for your folly.
Damn.
Need a target.
Never escape.
My life is dedicated to destroying the Burning Legion. I'm out of range.
Why is it dark?
Can't attack that.
God damn it. No.
Too far away. We cannot be stopped.
The shattered place behind. Perhaps then they will find their rest.
Yeah, but probably not when you really get right down to it, dude. Like, you know, just kind of gonna, we're just gonna respawn. Rampage is a lot of fun.
We cannot be stopped. Lord Illidan knows the way.
Our scouts report the presence of a deadly enemy nearby. Time to go on the offensive.
We cannot be stopped.
Death to our enemies.
Death to our enemies. Can't attack that target.
Will fail.
Can't attack that.
You Thunderbolt, it's awesome.
shields are ready. Need to get closer.
Oh, you guys are bitching about the fucking Death Clock movie. That's it.
I'm out of range.
Mortal Notebook. Murder iPad.
Your work today has saved
I
lives.
can't carry any more of
Take
those.
pride in that.
Talking about them animus. Well, speaking of animus.
Yeah, bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I go moo. Moo. I'm a moo. Yeah, I said, bitch, I'm too smooth. I'm not in the mood. Tryna make moves. Tryna make moves. Bitch, I'm too smooth. I'm not in the mood. Tryna make moves. Tryna make moves. Got milk, bitch. Got beef. Got steak, ho. Got cheese. Got a great A-ho. Not lean. Got me A1 sauce, please. These heifers got nothing on me. Stakes high, need a side of collard greens. Cash rules, everything. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. You a calf, bitch. You my daughter. I ain't bothered. Get slaughtered. Got the methane. I'm a fodder with my farmer. McDonald's. And they feed me real good. It's an honor. For the cheesesteak, other than that order. Chicken cheese fries as a starter. But the steroids keeping me stronger. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I go moo. 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 Yeah. I said, bitch, I'm too smooth. I'm not in the mood. Tryna make moves. Tryna make moves. Bitch, I'm too smooth. I'm not in the mood. Tryna make moves. Tryna make moves. Bitch, I'm a cow. 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 trying to keep him calm. I've been trying to turn up in the country. I ain't in the city cause they ain't got lawns. Suck a nigga dick or something, E-I-O. Shitting on these bitches, only thing I know. Tipping on the stick, I see the chickens and the pigs. They wanna catch us riding dirty with them fiends, I know. I ain't a moose, bitch. Get out my hay. Get out my hay, bitch. Get out my hay. I ain't a moose, bitch. Get out my hay. Get out my hay, bitch. Get out my hay. I ain't a moose, bitch. Get out my hay. Get out my hay. Get out my hay. I ain't a moose, bitch. Get out my hay. Get out my hay, bitch. Get out my hay. Milkshake brings all the boys to the farm, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I'ma treat you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the farm, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I'ma treat you, but I have to charge. It's better than yours. It's better than yours, but I have to charge. What it do? It's better than yours. It's better than yours, but I have to charge. Fucking beans.
Yeah. Yeah.
First you get the money, then you get the power, respect. Hoes come last.
Oh my God, Ronnie.
Hey, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, hey, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, hey, get it, 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 get it. Open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say. Pussy in your face, had to put you in your place. 7 letters on the plate, fuck you when I break. I got cars, I got bags, I got real estate. Foreplay, I ain't come to play. I got big fish money, he gon' bite the bait.
Yeah, can you drop it down, make that ass talk to me?
Keep that energy, going up the Hennessy.
Ass.
I need my bag quickly, separate 6 degrees, bitches think they know me. Sex pistol, sit vicious with you when it's horny. Hit me on my cash app, check it in the morning.
Cash.
In this bitch shining, dressed in designer. She could get right, and it's perfect timing. Jim with the timing. Bella Hadid, homie could get it. Ass, cash, cash, ass, bags, bag. Cash rules everything around. Ass, get it, get it, get it, get it, cash, get it, cash, get it, get it, get it, get it, ass, get it, bag, get it, get it, get it, get it, bag, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Ass rules everything around me. Deep in that pussy, yeah, I'm drowning. A shark in the water, how you found me? Best gift from round me. I'm a dog, I go hunting like a bounty. Yeah, make my own rules. Tattoos on that ass, she do night school. Welcome to the Players Club, Ice Cube. Diamonds might make the news. Bitch, that's Photoshop like rappers with the auto-tune.
Cash.
Your checks is not approved. RM52 and the skull waterproof. Niggas talk a lot of booth till they outside the booth. My niggas like Golden State inbound, pull up and shoot.
Cash. Swish. Cash. Ass. Ass. Bags. Bag. Cash rules everything around me. Ass.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Cash.
Get it, get it,
Cash.
get it, get it, get it, get it.
Ass.
Get it,
Bags.
get it, get it, get it, get it.
Bag.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Ass rules everything around me. Deep in that pussy, got him drowning. Drowning, drowning. Cash rules everything around me. A shark in the water, how you found me? Found me, found me, found me, found me.
Alright, man, there's a lot of Iggy Azalea on this thing.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Bounce, bounce in
Ah,
the
why not?
motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce, 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 more bounce, more bounce, 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 bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce, 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 bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce, 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 bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce, more bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce like a motherfucking 6'4", 6 flow, slick talk, spitting that Crisco. Drop that shit like a cholo at the Dub Show. Then you hit the switch and pick it up and let the world know. Homie, if you broke, oh no, you don't deserve hoes. All this fake bowlers only getting on my nerves though. I just cracked the 40 now, sipping out the straw slow. Little bit of ratchet, little bougie, you should all know. Everybody got opinions, yeah, like assholes. You ain't gotta worry about those, cause they assholes. We just came to party, 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 what you came for? When that shit goes down, the block get loud, in your backyard bumping while we blazing out. Make it bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. When that shit goes down, the block get loud, in your backyard bumping while we blazing out. Make it bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce, 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 bounce. To the red light, bounce, 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 bounce. Make your head light, bounce, 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 like a low, low, bounce, 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 bounce. After po-po, bounce that ass, yeah, bounce it. Puff the lot or get hot off the contact. Call the law, we gon' make sure we come back. Falling out, we ain't never been about that. 100 spokes spinning on a chrome rim. I got a feeling that tonight we gon' be going in. I'm with a few bad bitches and some grown men. With the ice so cold, I feel like I'm snowed in. I feel like I'm rolling, but the whole place geeked up. It's getting hot in here, down and my wife beats up. But you ain't gotta worry, we ain't dangerous. We came up. When that shit goes down, the block get loud, in your backyard bumping while we blazing out. Make it bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. When that shit goes down, the block get loud, in your backyard bumping while we blazing out. Make it bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce, 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 bounce. To the red light, bounce, 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 bounce. Make your head light, bounce, 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 like a low, low, bounce, 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 bounce. After po-po. More bounce, more bounce, blazing out, yo. Back, bumpin', back, yo, bumpin', the block get loud, get loud, get loud. More bounce, back, yo, bumpin', the block get loud. When the shit goes down, the block get loud, in your backyard bumpin' while we blazing out. Make it bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. When that shit goes down, the block get loud, in your backyard bumping while we blazing out. Make it bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house.
Was an empty void.
Ba 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 ba
We
ba.
need not endure this solitude any longer.
I got a bone to pick. I don't want you monkey mouth motherfucker sitting in my throne again. I'm mad, but I ain't stressing. True friends, one question. Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run a game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off him. Kunta, black man taking no losses. Oh yeah. Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run a game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off him. When you got the yams. What's the yams? The yam is the power that be, that be, that be, that be, that be. You can smell it when I'm walking down the street. Oh yes we can, oh yes we can. I can dig rapping, but a rapper with a ghost rider. What the fuck happened? Oh no! I swore I wouldn't tell. But most of y'all sharing bars like you got the bottom bunk in a two-man sale. A two-man sale. Something's in the water. Something's in the water. And if I got a brown nose for some gold, then I'd rather be a bum than a motherfucking bum. Oh yeah? Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run a game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off him. King Kunta, black man taking no losses. Oh yeah? Bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run a game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off him. When you got the yams. The yam brought it out of Richard Pryor. Manipulated Bill Clinton with desires. 24/7, 365 days times 2. I was contemplating getting on stage just to go back to the hood, see my enemy and say, oh yeah, bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off. King Kunta, black man taking no loss. Oh yeah, bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off.
You goat mouth mammy fucker.
I was gonna kill a couple rappers, but they did it to themselves. Everybody's suicidal, they didn't even need my help. This shit is elementary, I'd probably go to jail if I shoot at your identity and bounce to the left. Stuck a flag in my city, everybody screaming Compton. I should probably run from here when I'm done, to be honest. And I put that on my mama and my baby boo too. 20 million walking out the court, baby, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, fuck the judge, I made it past 25. And there I was, a little nappy-headed nigga with the world behind him. Life ain't shit but a fat vagina. Screaming, Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Limo tinted with the gold plate, straight from the bottom. Mr. Belly of the beast, from a peasant to a prince to a motherfucking king. Oh yeah, bitch, where you and I was.
By the time you hear the next pop, the funk shall be within you.
Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off. King Kunta, black man taking no loss. Oh yeah, bitch, where you and I was walking. Now I run the game, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut the legs off.
So long, we Eridar have been alone in the universe. The beacon of our civilization, shining bright upon what we feared was
What? Hear what I say. We are the business today. Fuck shit is finished today. RT&J, we the new PB&J. We dropped the classic today. We did a tablet of acid today. The joints with the matches and ashes away. We dash away. Donna and Dixon, the pistol is blasting away.
Doctors of death, filling our patients of breath. We are the pain you can trust. Broken at work, hooking up curses and slurs. Smoking my brain in the mush. I became famous for blaming you bucks. Naming my way through the brush. There was no training or taming of me and my bruh. Live like a man, but I'm animal raw.
We are the murderers pair. Dealt with the jail and we murdered the murderers there. Then with the hell and discovered the devil delivered some hurt and despair. Used to have powder to push. Now I smoke pounds of the kush. Holy, I'm burning the bush. Now I give a fuck about none of this shit. You run her over and out of this bitch.
Step into the spot.
Hey, Flashman, how you doing? Yeah, no problem, man.
Copying of uppers and downers get done. I'm in a rush to be numb. Dropping 1,000 ain't much. Come from the clouds on a missile to turn this whole town in the dust. Don't make a sound, baby, hush. I am the living swipe right on the mic, I'm a slut. I don't know how to not spit like a loud. I spit a pound of my kids on your couch.
Half of a Mongol and mystical team, dealing this treacherous thing. Legend says Ellen's a spawn out of hell. The myth is my mama's a murderous queen. Yo, I can end like in Godfather 1. You get the gun as I christen my son. If I die today in this hell, I should pay. Jello Lord Mikey said, fuck, it was fun.
Every new record's my dick in a box. We get a doozy, the mullah's a lot. You're getting used to me doing no wrong. I don't play chicken, you prick, I'm a fox. You wanna kick it, I'll give you the rods. You kiss the wood chipper blade if you bark. I'm fucking magic, in fact, I'm a war like a talk. I got a unicorn for
Stop.
Step into the spotlight.
Okay. Mike Pin the jelly won't snitch. I rent a room at the Ritz. I sip a fifth of the whisk. I smoke a dub in the tub. Then I was flip on my wrist.
I'll pull a sword on you since, just for the flick of the wrist. Get your neck given a miss. Me and my skip away whistling and grin. Every day's golden when you only win.
Bullying bastards and beating on beats. Sounds like a day at the beach. Preach. I keep the middle school step on your feet before you can speak.
We move among the ones who think of me. You think I'm lying, you right, see my teeth. Don't be no ball when I'm wrong if I move. Hunting's no fun when your prey doesn't move. I put a gun to a bunny like truth. Say something funny, your bunny go boom. You got a bevy of shit you could groove. We like to thank you for choosing our crew.
And that's from the crew you can trust. Warranty plus for fucking shit up. We are the no-gooders, do-gooders, known to the dancers and dealers and doers of dust.
Gather your forces.
We cannot be stopped.
No, rap does not have the corner market on really bad singing. It just doesn't. Someone brought up Blood on the Dance Floor, so now I gotta play Panic at the Disco.
Melted back to life. Done my time and served my sentence. Dress me up and watch me die. If it feels good, tastes good, it must be mine. Dynasty decapitated. You just might see a ghost tonight. And if you don't know now, you know. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. See what's mine and take it. Oh, yeah. of phantoms, velvet sofas, lavish mansions, vintage wine. I am so much more than royal. Snatch your chain and maze your eyes. If it feels good, tastes good, it must be mine. Heroes always get remembered, but you know legends never die. And if you don't know, now you know. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah. Once a kingdom ruling castles, welcome to my world of fun. Lions settle into sockets, flip the switch and watch them run. Take it back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, like that ski back.
It still got a bit so high. Weed always on my mind. Now he always on my mind. Doja. Know you want some of this purr. You ain't gotta say a word. Just walk that, let's get burned. Then we'll roll up 100 fucking blunts. All up in my mouth. Now I'm all up in yo. This nigga got pounds of it. All up in his truck. Now we both look Asian. He waving and I'm drunk. I got dang shit in my cup. You know what I'ma do to you? I could get real used to you. Blow, we X, and we sipping on that juicy juice. That's just what she choose to do. Man, this shit these drugs will do to you. Blow, we cup, pop, X, speeding up the heartbeat, banging in the chest. When you put it on me, you relieve my stress. You got me so high, taking deep, deep breaths. You get me so high, you get me so high. I know you ain't a drug, but you get me so high. You get me so high, you get me so high. I know you ain't a drug, but you get me so high. You get me so high, you get me so high. I know you ain't a drug, but you get me so high. You get me so high, you get me so high. You get me so high, you get me so high.
芬芳美丽满枝桠，又像有爱的烟花。
听着，孩子，不是这样的，你错了。你停下来，什么都不用做，这就够了。山顶上的空气很稀薄，那是鹰生存的地方。你是鹰吗？
与其让我坐在湖边看鱼，我倒是更想捕一只自己的回来。授人以鱼，不如授人以渔。
А я в пробке на тонировке, опускаю стекла нажатием кнопки. И что я вижу? А слева пыжик, рулю ближе, к нему я для стыковки. В ее глазах читаю я вопрос хуяси. Видать, я первый в ее жизни на С-классе. Я массе подарю развитие событий, но промолчу, что на С-классе я водитель.
Я же вот езжу на Пежо и не пишу. Езжу на Пежо и не пишу. Мушу Оли тоже недоволен. Он начальник Толин, Олин, Колин. Оля хочет вместо Мерса Пеху. От того, что просто делать нехуй. А я вам так скажу, а я вам так скажу. Я же вот езжу на Пежо и не пишу. Шу-шу-шу-шу-шу, шу-шу-шу-шу-шу. Я же на Пежо и не пишу. Шу-шу-шу-шу-шу, шу-шу-шу-шу-шу, шу-шу-шу-шу-шу. Шу-шу-шу-шу-шу, шу-шу-шу-шу-шу. Я же на Пежо и не пишу. Шу-шу-шу-шу-шу, шу-шу-шу-шу-шу, шу-шу-шу-шу-шу.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw. Sleep with one eye open. We fight in the shadows. Look to the shadows.
Right, when we come back in. Wait, so.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction. The job's not done yet.
Right. Got to wait. How long ago we all this then? 30 minutes. God blimey.
Your legend grows.
Oh,
Fate smiles upon
dick
us.
rose. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I know why I've turned into this all of a sudden. You know, just for fun. Something to do. Alright. Now, those aren't fish eggs. And this. No, no fish eggs. Alright. Okay. Get up here. Lord. Hey.
These old
Your
bones
nerves
still
will
ache
prevail.
for battle. Something to report?
No, I got nothing.
For the Lord
Something
and
to
the
report?
curse grants us.
I got nothing there, Chief.
So, fancy some bits and bobs? Travel safely now. No bodge goods here, mate. Appreciate your patronage.
Clear for action.
Let us parley.
Ahoy!
Right.
Keep the wind.
Ah, there we go. Blah 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 blah. Wow, Rogue Reaper, you're a fucking douche. I don't even know what you're gonna bring out the Nazi card this day and age, like now. You know, no, I don't think so. That's some fucking weak sauce, dude. Like, I don't know, like, oh my god, you sound like a Nazi. You know, it's like, because apparently it's okay to just sling that around, but like, you know, you can't say it about Trump or Milo Yiannopoulos, so fuck that. You know, I don't know if I give a shit. Look at all the fucks I give. Look at all the fucks I give. Oh wait, I found one. I didn't insult people. I insulted rap. Man, you at the wrong party. People happen to like rap music. This is getting oldie but goodie. Oh wait, no, wait. Let's do a newie. Let's do a new classic. Come on. Jesus Christ. Come on. Let's get some. Yeah, we already played this one. I'm just getting the page back. There we go. That's right.
just for you. We just want the money, money just for you. I don't want it, money just for you. Girl, you gotta dance, dance and shake your brain. We just want the money, money just for you. We just want the money, money just for you. I don't want it, money just for you. Girl, you gotta dance and shake your brain.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. Hey, I gotta carry 'em. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the pad. Yeah, I'm so cold like yeah. I'm so dull like yeah. We gon' blow like yeah. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping.
There we go.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Look how I'm geeking now. I'm so fitted. I'm on Gucci. I'm so pretty. I'm gonna get it. Watch me move. This is Sully. That's a tool. Yeah. On my Kodak. Black. Ooh, know that. Yeah. Ooh, get it. Yeah. Ooh, work it. On the bands. Contraband. I got the plug on who a hawker. Whoa. They gonna find you like Paco.
I need to get closer.
America.
I just checked my followers list and y'all motherfuckers owe me.
Just a black man around, just a buckle. Just a big dog,
Yeah. Well, they said mean thing. No, the only one whining is you, dude. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. Like, yeah, you gave your opinion, and a bunch of other people stated that they thought your opinion sucked. Yeah, that's pretty fucking fair. Yeah, because that's basically what happened.
Can't attack that target.
Oh, shit. Oh, I love this song, but I think, hold on. Oh, no. Fucking... Ah, here we go. We got visuals, too. That's right. Oh look, there's a Loch Ness monster. Oh goddamn monster!
How low can you go? Death row? What a brother, no. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal.
Oh my god! Loch Ness monster's back, Nelly!
And I got numb. Can I tell them that I really never had a gun? But it's the wax that the Terminator X spun. Now they got me in a cell cause my records they sell. Cause a brother like me said, well, Farrakhan's a prophet and I think you wanna listen to what they can say to you. What you wanna do is follow for now. How will the people say? Make a miracle. I'm the lyrical. Black is back all in. We're gonna win. Check it out. Yeah, yo, come on. Here we go again.
Smack for that man.
Cause the brother is madder than mad at the fact that's corrupt like a senator. Soul on the road, but you treat it like soap on a rope. Cause the beats and the lines are so dope. Listen for lessons I'm saying inside music that the critics are blasting me for. Still never care for the brothers and sisters like cause the country has us up for the war. We got to get them straight. Come on now, they're gonna have to wait till we get it right. Radio stations are questioning their blackness. They call us a black, but we'll see if they'll play this. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Yeah, that's right, didn't you? You can't attack that. Ah! Okay. Boom.
Brother, what you thinking? Leave that on record spinning. You feel the rhythm going. Legs ain't got time to lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, mama, how's it going? Can see your body moving. Don't leave the party dying. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can't get with and jump around and get us a rock and roll round? Down, down, body, body, coming with the super hottie, let's go. So hell no, baby, can you move around the rhythm? Cause you know I'm living in the fast lane. Speed up, it ain't no game. Just turn up all the beams when I come up on the scene. Hey, brother, what you thinking? That cool sound is ringing. They don't know what they're missing. Legs ain't got time to lay low.
Actually, you know what? No, give me a very small.
It's time to get up and let go.
Yeah, exactly.
Father, Mr. Steady, put down your brick, you ready. It's hot when things get messy. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can't get with and jump around and get us a rock and roll round? Down, down, body, body, coming with the super hottie, let's go. So hell no, baby, can you move around the rhythm? Cause you know I'm living in the fast lane. Speed up, it ain't no game. Just turn up all the beams when I come up on the scene.
Victory is ours.
Oh, all right.
She's my cherry pie. Cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Wow. Well, swinging on the front pop, swinging on the lawn, swinging where we want, 'cause there ain't nobody home. Swinging to the left and swinging to the right. Think about baseball, I swing all night, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Swinging in the living room, swinging in the kitchen. Most folks don't, 'cause they're too busy bitching. Swinging in there, 'cause she wanted me to beat her, so I mixed up the veteran. She let the beat her. Now scream, you scream, and I'll scream for her. Don't even talk, 'cause I can't ignore her. She's my cherry pie. Cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh yeah, she's my cherry pie. Put a smile on your face, 10 miles wide. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie. Yeah. Swinging to the drums, swinging to guitar, swinging to the bass in the back of my car. Ain't got money, ain't got no gas. Get where we're going if we swing real fast.
Maybe after the rap rabbit hole, of course.
She's my cherry pie. Cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh yeah, she's my cherry pie. Put a smile on your face, 10 miles wide. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie. Yeah.
I'm swinging on the floor, singing so hard, got to lock the door. In walking down the stairs, 6 foot 4. She ain't gonna swing with my daughter no more. She's my cherry pie. Cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh yeah. She's my cherry pie. Smile on your face, 10 miles wide. Good so good.
What the fuck? Look, little fox dude. Stop shooting me. Oh, sorry, foxy lady. Sorry, but you must be this tall, right? And win. Alright, so before we do move on to something else, just gonna go old school for a minute here. Oh, all bullshit, no bite. Oh man, such a burn, dude.
I said a hip, hop, the hip it to the hip hop, you don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am...
Hey, Sharkling, what's up?
Like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie, let's rock. You don't stop, rock the wheel, that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought 2 friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. Check it out, I'm the CAXN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1", and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got 2 big guns that definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a some new Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Him and talking my checkbook, could it cost more money than a sucker could ever spend? But I wouldn't give a sucker or a punk from the rock, not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Cause I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get you. Damn. Everybody go, hotel, motel, holiday inn. See if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. I'm not the G.
Hey Jack and 8-Step, how y'all people doing? Oh, we're doing pretty good.
Well, it's on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well, my name is known all over the world by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls. I'm going down in history as the baddest rapper that ever could be. Now I'm feeling the highs and you're feeling the lows. The beat starts getting into your toe. You start popping your fingers and stomping your feet and moving your body while you're sitting and you're sitting. Then damn, you start doing the freak. I said damn, I ride it out of your seat. Then you throw your hands high in the air. You rock it to the rhythm, shake your dairy air. You rock it to the beat without a care. Cruise the show aside MCs for the affair. Now I'm not as tall as the rest of the gang, but I rap to the beat just the same. I got a little face and a pair of rhyme eyes. All I'm here to do, ladies, is hypnotize. Sing it on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on like a hot butter. The pop, the pop, the pop, give it, pop, the pop, pop. You don't dare stop or come alive, y'all. Give me what you got. I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch, but that's okay. I still keep it strong, cause all I'm here to do is kiss and wiggle your behind. Sing it on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on. Rock, rock, y'all. I throw it on the floor. I'm gonna freak you here, I'm gonna freak you there. I'm gonna move you out of this atmosphere, cause I'm one of a kind and I'll shock your mind. I put the jig jiggers in your behind. I say the 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, girls, get on the floor. Come alive, y'all. Give me what you got, cause I'm guaranteed to make you rock. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me one, the mic, what are you waiting for? To the hip, hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip, hip, the hop, and you don't stop. Rock it to the bang, bang, the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Well, skittle bebop, we rock a Scooby-Doo. And guess what? America, we love you. Cause you rock in a row with us so much so you can rock till you're 101 years old. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but we're like hot butter on a breakfast toast. Rock it out, a baby bubba to the boogie, then bang, bang, the boogie to the beat. Beat is so unique. Come on, everybody, and dance to the beat. The hip hop, you don't stop. Rock it out, baby, bubba to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogity beat. I say I can't wait to the end of the week when I rap it to the rhythm of a groovy beat and attempt to raise your body heat or just blow your mind so with that you can't speak and do a thing but I rock and shuffle your feet and let it change up to a dance called the freak. And when you finally do come into your rhythmic beat, rest a little while so you don't get weak. I know a man in Hank, he has more rhymes than a serious bank, so come on, Hank, I'll sing that song to the rhythm of the boogie, the bang, bang, the bomb.
When I pimp the dimp, the ladies pimp, the women fight for my delight, but I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs that shop the house for the young ladies. And when you come inside and to the front, you do the freak spank and do the bump. And when the sucker MCs try to prove a point with Treasure's Trio, or when the serious joiner from sun to sun and from day to day, I sit down and write a brand new rhyme because they say that miracles never cease. I've created a devastating masterpiece. I'm gonna rock the mic so you can't resist. Everybody, I say it goes like this. While I was coming home late one dark afternoon, reporter stopped me for an interview. She said she's heard stories and she's heard fables that are vicious on the mic and the turntable. Is young reporter I did adore, so I rock the biggest rhyme like I never did before. She said, damn fly guy, I'm in love with you. The Casanova legend must have been true. I said, by the way, baby, what's your name? Said I go by the name Lois Lane, and you can be my boyfriend, you surely can. Just let me quit my boyfriend called Superman. I said he's a fairy, I do suppose, flying through the air and pantyhose. He may be very sexy or even cute, but he looks like a sucker in a blue and red suit. I said you need a man who's got finesse and his whole name across his chest. He may be able to fly all through the night, but can he rock a party till the early light? He can't satisfy you with his little worm, but I can bust you out with my super sperm. I go do it, I go do it, I go do it, do it, do it. And I'm here, and I'm there. I'm Big Bang Hank, I'm everywhere. I just throw your hands up in the air and party harder like you just don't care. Let's do it. I don't stop, y'all. I take a talk, y'all. You don't stop. I go home, tell, motel. And what you gonna do today? Some gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go home, tell, motel, Holiday Inn. You say if your girl starts acting up,
oh man. But you overgrown children crying over some criticize something you like. I've seen pathetic before, but this beauty is on a whole new level.
Everybody was dancing on the floor doing all the things that never did before. And then this fly girl with a sexy lead, she came into the bar, she came into the scene. As she traveled deep inside the room, all the fellas checked out. She came to the table, looked into my eyes, then she turned around and she got behind. So I said to myself, it's time for
if I gave you a Google Hangout link, would you click on it, Rogue Reaper?
A little rap to make it boogaloo. Now the group you hear is called Phase 2. And let me tell you something, we're a hell of a crew. Once a week, we're on the street just to cut the jail and making it free for you to party. Got to have the mood to we'll get right down and give you a groove for you to dance. You got to be hot, so we'll get right down and make it rock. Now the system's on and the girls are there. You definitely have a rockin' affair, but let me tell you something. There's still one fact that to have a party, got to have a rap. So when the party's over, you're making it home and trying to sleep before the break of dawn. And while you're sleeping, you start to dream and think of how you danced on a disco scene. I name appears in your mind, yeah. I name you know that was right on time. It was Phase 2, I just a doing a do, rocking you down, cause you know we cool to the rhythm of the beat that makes you free. Come alive, girls, get on your feet. To the rhythm of the beat, to the beat, to the double beat that makes you free. To the rhythm of the beat that says you go on and on until the break
Giant octopus.
Come on, Wonder Mike, do what you like. I say a can of beer that's sweeter than honey, like a millionaire that has no money, like a rainy day that is not wet, like a gambling fiend that does not bet. Like
Did we beat already? What the fuck?
Without the boogie bang, like collard greens that don't taste good, like a tree that's not made out of wood, like going up and not coming down. It's just like the beat without the sound, no sound to the beat. Beat, you do the freak, everybody just rock and dance to the beat. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas all mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. So you try to play it off like you think you can by saying that you're full. And then your friend says, Mama, he just being polite. He ain't finished. Oh, that's full. So your heart starts pumping and you think of a lie and you say that you already ate. And your friend says,
the deadliest catch. Alright.
But while the sticky food's steaming, your mind starts to dream of the moment it's time to leave.
Do this.
And then you look at your plate and your
Let's see, did
it looks like cheese.
what did Boyos say?
I got to leave this place. I don't care what these people think.
Rogue Reaper ignored me. He ignored me. He doesn't want to talk. Oh, what's wrong, you pussy?
Quick relief from a bottle of KO Pectate. And then you call your friend 2 weeks later to see how he has been. And he says, I understand about the food, babe, but we're still friends. With a hip, the hippie to the hip of the hip, hip, the hopper, you don't stop the rocker to the bang, bang. Nigga say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie beat. I said, Hank, can you rock? Can you rock to the rhythm that just don't stop? But can you hit me too? The shoe-be-doo. I said, come on, make the people move. I go toot the holes and then ring the bell because I am the man with the clientele. And if you ask me why I rock so well in Big Bang, I got clientele from the time I was only 6 years old. I never forgot what I was told. It was the best advice that I ever had. It came from my wise dead old dad. He said, sit down, punk, I want to talk to you. And don't say a word until I'm through. Now there's a time to laugh, a time to cry, a time to live and a time to die, a time to break and a time to chill, to act civilized or act real ill. But whatever you do in your lifetime, you never let an MC steal your rhyme. So from 6 to 6 to this very day,
this is just too funny, I believe, but it is better than...
Try to jump my style. I let them know that I'm versatile. I got style, finesse, and a little black book that's filled with rhymes, and I know you wanna look. But the thing that separates you from me, and that is called originality, because my rhymes are on from what you've heard. I didn't even bite, not a got a word, and I say a little more later on tonight, so the sucker MCs can fight all night. I take a chop, y'all, a beat, y'all, let's rock, y'all. You know, stop, go home, tell, motel, or what you gonna do today? Cause I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go home, tell, motel, Holiday Inn. You say if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friends. I like that, y'all, to the beat, y'all, a beat, y'all. You know, stop, a Master G, a Mom Mellow is on you, so what you gonna do?
Well, I like the egg Carson on the late show. I like fucking Crocker in stereo. I like the bar arcade singing Holy Ghost. The sound of those down, they played the most. Just like my man, a Captain Sky, who's named D-Earn with the silver sperm. We rock and we don't stop. Get off, y'all. I'm here to give you what you got to the beat that it makes you freak. Come alive, girl. Get on your feet. I like a Pappy Mason without a case, like Vera Faulkner without her face, like the bar arcade.
Well, you big man, you come on the stream. Big man.
The Master G, the brother who rocks so viciously. At the age of 1, my life begun. At the age of 2, I was doing it. At the age of 3, it was you and me, rocking to the sounds of the Master G. At the age of 4, I was on the floor, giving all the feet what they bargained for. At the age of 5, I didn't take no jobs with the Master G. All the way live. At the age of 6, I was picking up sticks, rapping to the beat. My state was lit. At the age of 7, I was rocking in heaven. Don't you know? I went off. I gotta run on down to the beat to see, getting right on down, making all
I like that.
Take off the golf to the beat to the double beat that makes you free. At the age of 8, I was a really great, cause every night you see, I had a date. At the age of 9, I was right on down, cause every night you see, I had a father rhyme. We're going on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. We're saying on and on and on and on like a hot minute of pop, then pop, then pop, on and on, we don't stop a rock, so give me what you got.
I mean, look at this complete shit show. All but no. So what do you do for fun, Road Reaper? What do you do?
I'm a hell of a man when I'm on the mic, and I am the definite teach the lie. I'm a hell of a man when I'm on the mic. I am the definite teach the lie. You don't need the master G to see the fucking rock so
Yeah, I even offended by his opinion. I just, you know, I just figured the pit hadn't, like, you know, had someone to humiliate in a while and make fun of, and you know, I you know, gotta throw you a bone. You know, like Pit gets a bone every once in a while. Come on. Huh? I have one. All right, I have one shark warglaive. Wouldn't have minded if they just came as a pair, you know? Or maybe they do, and I just have to. Nope. Apparently not. Well, that blows. I'm through. Oh, he's. Oh, you baiting? Can't say I'm surprised. Obviously, you don't have a date, so you know you probably are baiting. How many times do you come in a single day? Like, I mean, just baiting. You know, like that. Just baiting. You know, like what's the record? What's the record? You ever had the baiting Olympics? Like, you know, just by yourself, and you're like, I'm gonna go bait like 12 times an hour, you know, something like that. You know, because I'm, you know, because I think, oh god damn it, oh, I missed my fish. Now I'm baiting. Come on, man. How many times can you jack it in a night? Come on, more than 10? Less than 10? Oh, Shark Wade. Alright, well, he doesn't want to talk about how much he can bait. I think he's afraid he can't reach our numbers. I think like 24 has been my record. This is a slow day. Let's see.
Or that rose fever, friend. Look always to the...
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know, that brings up an important point. Fucking I think girls can bait more than fucking guys can. So there might need to be like a gender division on that thing. You know? Oh, Rogue Reaper, do you play Minecraft? Is that what this is about? All I hear is you repeating what your lovers next to you have said. Okay. Burn. Is that like a fucking like incel kind of joke? Cause it's like we're Chads, so like we got like fucking people next to us or something. Yeah. Or is that like a gay joke? The gay joke or an incel joke? You know, like, are you homophobic or are you an incel? No. It's kind of on.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend. Look always to the sea.
Like, I'm curious. Now you getting...
Welcome to Fletcher's Hollow, Mainlander. Sorry for the mess, but we've got a bit of a witch problem on our hands. Unless you plan on helping out, I suggest you move along.
Solve the curse. Okay. What's happening here? Creepy looking wicker people. Alright. I'm here to help.
Chit chat.
I'm gonna get my... Ooh. Alright, so... But before we do this... I think... We'll do some fishing shit. Which lives matter? Well, he doesn't want to come on and talk. He probably sounds like a choke. Yo, he probably talks like this, you know? Like, you'll say everything like, oh my... Like, he said, the shit coming from you is rich. I haven't said one memorable thing yet. Well, let's go back. See, all I hear is you repeating what your lover said, and then next to you said. I mean, you're the parents. Give me some original paper.
It's too far away.
Oh, can't, doctor. Someone already said that. Now you're beginning to bore me. Hey, J-Told. How you doing, man? How's Bangkok treating you? Feel like we gotta... Hard, yeah, you sure tried hard, aren't you?
Sitting in the city, don't know what the city is. The creme de la creme of the chess world in a show with everything but Yul Brynner.
Roll Reaper said loud.
Don't you know that when you play at this level, there's no ordinary venue? It's Iceland, or the Philippines, or Hastings, or this place.
Pleb is as pleb does, dude. I'll be right back. Oh, pleb's a real word, you morons. Wow, y'all are dumb.
When your head's down over your pieces, brother. What do you mean? You've seen one crowded, polluted, thinking town. Get tired, you're talking to a tourist whose every move's among the purists. I get my kids above the waistline, sunshine. One night in Bangkok makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok in the tough gas stumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me. Ultimate test of cerebral fitness. This grips me more than would a muddy old river or reclining Buddha. Thank God I'm only watching the game, controlling it. I don't see you guys rating the kind of mate I'm contemplating. I'd let you watch, I would invite you, but the queens we use would not excite you. So you better go back to your bars, your temples, your massage parlors. One night in Bangkok in the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pulls ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden oyster. A little special little history. I can feel an angel sliding up to me. One night in Bangkok makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok in the tough guys tumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me.
I'm a scat man. I'm a scat Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, so can you. Everybody
Everybody's saying that the scat man stutters but does and never stutter when he sings. But what you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now that the stutter and the scat is the same thing. Yo, I'm the scat man. Where's the scat man? I'm the scat man. Why should we be pleasing any politician reasons who would try to cheat the seasons if they could? The state of their condition insults my intuition and it only makes me crazy and hard like wood. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, brother, so can you. I'm the scat man. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, so can you. I hear you all ask out the meaning of scat. Well, I'm the professor, and all I can tell you is why you're still sleeping, the saints are still weeping, those things you call dead haven't yet had the chance to be born. I'm the scat man.
Oh.
Where's the scat man? But I'm a scat man. Repeat after me. It's a Scooby-Dooby melody. I'm the scat man. Sing along with me. It's a Scooby-Dooby melody. Yeah, I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man.
Hey Shark, I haven't talked to you in a while. Like, you up for coming on? Okay, cool. Yeah, just send me a Twitter DM and I'll send the Google Hangout link. Oh, hey, Vivian. How you doing? Hey! Hey! Oh, man.
Long time no see, man.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, how's it been?
It's been pretty good, man. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the live stream here. Just so,
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, man. I've been pretty good actually. I'm like at the moment where I'm like just like in the middle, where like it's just like everything is just like I know what I'm doing, and now I know what I want to do, and it's just like right now it's just I'm like perfectly in the middle right now. Because before, yeah, because like before I was like before I was just like, well, I had a relationship and stuff like that that lasted for a year, and then out of nowhere it just went, it just all of a sudden ghosted.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm kind of like, it did hurt because like I had a good thing with them, and then it's just like out of nowhere it's just, and then I went to something happened to them that was just like where I went, because like she had a stalker.
Oh shit.
I know, like they broke her I don't want to, but like they broke her fucking like windshield, the front, like where the driver's seat is.
Whoa.
Yeah, and they apparently they assaulted her roommate, and I'm just kind of like, what the fuck, dude? What, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Like that's.
Yeah, and
what
so
the
with that,
fuck?
I know.
Yeah.
And so with that, I'm just kind of like I went to her place because she put it up on her Facebook page, and I went up, and this. And crazy enough, like I didn't hear anything from her from September on to February. That's when that happened, and I figured, of course, you know, she works the night shift. She's she works in hospitals. I'm not going to go into detail or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, she works in hospitals, and so like from there, she and I understand her schedule, because with that you have to basically, it's just one of those schedules, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And so from there, it's just kind of like I didn't hear from her from September from last year until February of this year. And I figured, okay, so, you know, she's busy, she's going to school, you know, she's going to work, and she has this schedule. It's really hard to, you know. And I try to contact her, text, you know, but I wouldn't hear anything. And so I still figured, you know, okay, so she's working, you know, all this stuff. And then when I heard that, you know, her windshield was broken into, and just nothing was stolen, just her windshield was broken, and apparently somebody keyed her car, spit on her car and stuff like that. I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah.
And of course, you know, where I'm at, it's not necessary, or like in the vicinity of the city, we are known for having like break-ins with vehicles, like one of the top known. And so it's just kind of like, yeah. And I'm surprised that nothing has happened to my car just yet.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and so like so as soon as I found out what's going on, she put up the picture of that. I drove straight to her place, and I was infuriated. I wanted, you know, I wanted to, you know, because, you know, she meant a lot to me. You know, I spent a lot of time with her, and so I was just kind of like, okay, I'm willing to. And so from there, after that, she just kind of told me, like, I think I need to be alone for a while. And from there I'm just kind of like, of course I knew somehow this was going to be the last time that I would see her.
Oh, man.
Because, like, I mean, me personally, my thought after a while of learning, you know, if somebody's going to tell you or not going to speak to you for a certain amount of time, they're going to be like, that's where you kind of like, okay, you know, nothing's going to happen, or, you know, whatever. And when she told me that, I immediately knew that she was going to be like, you know, it's over pretty much.
Yeah. So like,
yeah.
What happened with this guy that was stalking her,
though? I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't know what's going on. From what I've been told is that, like, her roommate at the time, he bought a new car and he keyed it, and somehow the only thing that I knew was what she told me at the time was that her roommate was accosted and stuff, and I personally don't know. She only told me the things that she told me that she could. I wanted her to tell me, like, you know, just freaking tell me, but she couldn't, because I don't know. If any, I know ahead of time that she told me she has problems with anxiety and depression and stuff like that. And so, and I respect that, you know.
Right.
And so, like, if she didn't want to tell me, cool, you know, it's you know, whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, share with me, god damn it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to know
What's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, so that way I could better understand. Because, you know, me personally, I'm the kind of guy who just says, like, just tell me, you know. If you're into me, tell me. If you're not, tell me. If you're gonna break up with me, tell me. You know, or because so that way I could be like, okay, I'm done. Okay, whatever. You told me that you're not into me. Boom. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna fucking cry my ass out. I'm gonna drink to cope with it, and I may send a couple tweets to you, whatever. But that's the way.
Yeah. That's one of those like, that's okay. I don't need you, bitches. Yeah. No, I know that song and dance. Yeah.
Exactly. And, let me go and put my camera a little bit down. Okay, there you go. And so that's me, because, you know, I rather have the straight up truth and be like, okay, you know, whatever, fuck it, you know, like, because I rather like you tell me what's up. And nowadays, because before, you know, I didn't get it, and so, but now I'm just kind of like, okay, if you're not talking to me for a certain amount of period, okay, that's me when I should back off and just whatever. And yeah. Most people don't get it, and me, like, after like doing a lot of like reading on like social dynamics or whatever like that and stuff like that, I'm just like, okay, I get it. You know, if they're not gonna text me anymore, okay, I'm not gonna text anymore. And, you know, it's just like, okay, I should back off. And but with her, it's just like she finally had to tell me that she had to be alone by herself because of this incident. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And so I knew immediate right there at that point is like, that's probably the last time I'll see her. You know. Yeah.
That's generally how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah, and with that, I even sent her a couple of messages, and I just told her, like, she was thinking about going back to where she's originally from, and so from there, the last thing I texted her was like, whatever you choose to do, I'm with it, and no matter what you choose, I want you to know that I love you and all this stuff. And that was pretty much my own kind of soliloquy for me to be like, okay, whatever happens. If she chose to stay here, if she chose to, you know, or go back to, you know, where she's from, it's just kind of like, okay, I'm for it. You know, anything that makes her happy, you know, I'm all for it. That's all I can really do, really.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, you know, whatever will be kind of deal. Yeah.
And so, like, as I was telling, surprisingly enough, Josh was in my stream when I was doing Fortnite, which was awesome. And so, like, I was telling him during that time, like, during the period of February on to recently, which was I think it was somewhere around during the beginning of the summer, I was starting to feel a little bit better, because I started to get to because like from February on to the tail end of beginning of the summer, I'm just kind of like, you know, of course grieving, because, you know, heartache and all that shit, but
right.
Yeah, drinking, feeling sorry for myself, and just all that fun stuff. And I was starting to get to streaming after a while. And then right now, I'm at the point where, like, I have a schedule, and I got to keep up the schedule, or as best as I can, depending on how life works out. And right now, I'm just kind of like, I feel like I'm in the middle right now, which is a lot better than I was a few months ago.
Yeah. Like, sounds like it. You know, like being really into someone and having them just sort of like drop it, you know, without unceremoniously, like, oh, dude, that'll mess you up, you know, like, straight up.
Oh yeah, it's understandable, because, you know, like as we all know, and the media, like the media points out, like, and also people who are like very knowledgeable in human dynamics or whatever, it's that certain women are afraid to, you know, be like, okay, I'm not into you, because some assholes or some jerks or some fucking insane people are going to be like, oh, stabs, you know, just gonna just, you know, do some crazy shit to be like,
yeah. My
you know.
fucking my reaction to that has always been like, well, I get it, but it doesn't win brownie points with me, you know. Like it was like, well, I'm not gonna hate you for it, but well, I might a little bit, but I'm not gonna like. I'm only gonna take that so far, right? Because like, why should I take it any farther? You know, we're not together. Fuck you. You know, go away. You know, like, you know, talk to people. Just don't know yet.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, okay, you know, whatever. You know, if you don't want to be with me, you know, that's it, pretty much. Because I know, you know, because it just gets uncomfortable after a while when somebody's just kind of
But I always feel a little sad because I'm like, well, okay, obviously, like, you don't even really want, like, you know, like the friendship, you know what I mean, you know, because it's like, oh, okay, well, if you're just gonna, you know, disappear, then I guess we won't be friends either, you know, like, all right,
and like the thing that kind of sucks is just like we were both into the same things, and she got me into some like really freaking cool like manga and stuff, and even or anime, especially like she's the one that got me into what is that one that was on Netflix right now? Death Note. There you go, Death Note.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Safe travels. Yeah, it's and so I was just kind of like watching it just to check it out, and I thought it was really good. And so actually I checked out I saw that there's a trailer for a movie for Death Note while we were kind of still hanging out, and then she just kind of like watched the anime first, and I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. And so I watched it about half the season because I knew somehow it was going to be I knew it was going to not take place exactly like the anime, so it's probably going to take place half of it. And so I watched half of it, and after that, you know, I was like, okay, it was I do like the casting of Ryuk, which I thought was a great casting.
Fucking yeah, Willem Dafoe.
Oh yeah, he was great. Yeah, he was so great. And I absolutely love the way that they kept him in shadow, but you could still sort of see the detail in his face. That's what which instead of like how like the Japanese version is, where it's just bright and just you could see everything, which, you know, in its merit it could, but it does, well, it's goofy, it's in my opinion. It's just kind of like, oh, you see whole Ryuk, okay, but I love the way how it's like so dark, a little dark but shadowy, how Ryuk is, which is perfect. But of course, you know, the way that at least it seems like, okay, this is my take on Death Note, but hashtag review from Shark. No, like I've been Fortniting with my cousins, and we're doing like hashtags and stuff like that. That was hilarious because, you know, certain YouTubers do that a lot, and we just parody that. But anyways, so like the one thing I do like is Ryuk, of course, and the one thing I didn't like was that how like it was Final Destination Part 3, but a little bit more goofier.
Yeah, that was kind of odd because like how to put it, like it's supposed to feel a little bit more like that, makes a certain amount of sense, but it felt like like Death Note was supposed to feel a little bit more like Saw.
Well, I don't know. I think it was supposed to be more like well, not Saw, but something different though. Like there's certain rules to it where, like, I don't know, it's Saw has like you choose on how you die or how you choose the other person dies.
Yeah.
But with Death Note, it's supposed to be like okay, so the person writes a note. If they don't if they don't describe how they die, they die like 40 seconds afterwards.
Yeah.
And so it has to be detailed, right? And so when he wrote the name, he wrote the name of the first victim in the movie, and it says decapitation, and that's it. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, here's these things that I can't remember what kind of machine that, you know, if you like what is that Mousetrap, the game, you know,
Yeah.
like Coleco Bro. And it's like all of a sudden, like this happens and this happens and this happens and this happens and this happens, and all of a sudden the ladder, boom, decapitate, burn them. And so, excuse me. And so with that, it's just kind of like, that's because I really like how like I can't remember the character right now, the main character that was writing the help me up here,
the Death Note.
Yeah, that was writing out the Death Note. Yeah, I like how it's just like, okay, so he details it like, oh, this guy will be hit by a car in his motorcycle, very very detailed, and all of a sudden it happens and he freaks out. I was like, oh shit, that happened. But with the, you know, with the movie, it's just kind of like oh, this name decapitated from what I remember right now, and then all of a sudden this Final Destination Part 3, which is goofy as shit, but it happens, and he's just kind of like, oh, okay, and then all of a sudden, Misa kind of the second thing that kind of made me go like, no, it would have been a good dynamic if they kind of did that, is when the person who was supposed to be Misa in the RL is, if you know, of course, if you touch a Death Note or the Death Note book, then you get to see the God of Death, which is true because, you know, of course, you know, they've seen it. But when they try to do that with the RL Misa, she couldn't see it. And I'm just kind of like, after seeing the whole anime, I'm like, that could have been something right there, where like she freaks out and just kind of been like, oh shit, this guy's fucking real.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm just kind of like, that could have been something right there, or a little something right there. And so the third thing that kind of made me, after watching the anime again, and then seeing the reaction of this person who I'm seeing, is that like the twins, L and I can't remember who it was, L and M, I think it was.
There's L and Light.
Yeah, no, I mean like the, no, I know it's Light and L. Oh, it's M and N, I think it was. I could be wrong.
Oh, from the anime?
Yeah, from the anime.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and so when what's his name? L's caretaker goes, he gets controlled by Light, and live action gets controlled by Light, and it goes into where L was raised, and he was sent to, you know, see what his real name is before a certain time. If they don't, then of course he gets sniped. And so I when the person who was seeing, she was like, oh, her reaction was like, oh, are they going to reveal L and M or N and M? and when at the point where they were about to reveal the twins, boom, he gets knocked, and she was pissed at that point. And she was so pissed she didn't want to tell me like the whole thing because that would be a spoiler. And from there,
right.
And so I'm just kind of like, what's going on? It's just like nothing. And so from there, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. But when I saw the whole everything on the anime, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. This is kind of like a cock tease with no payoff. Why did you put that scene in there with him being adopted when he has like two people who's pretty much in this organization who could be brothers or whatever? But why'd you add that in when you have no payoff at the end for that?
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
yeah, and so yeah, it's just kind of, for me, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, I get why she was like pissed off at the same time. So
yeah, the live action movie was not. I don't even know why they tried to make it into a film. I'm like, why wouldn't you turn this into a show?
You can. It has been done, but it does have some potential depending on how you work at it. Because like she said that which is a good point, is she doesn't view this as like an actual show, but as an alternate universe of what could be. Because because you could just argue like, oh, it's not the same, but you could just argue like which I can see thinking about it, it's like when Ryuk signs the main cast main guy's name, he dies, of course, and then out of nowhere he's bored again. He drops the death note inside what is that, in Washington, wherever it's taking place at.
Yeah, it's in Seattle.
Yeah, okay. And it so happens that this guy has a nickname named Light, picks it up in America, and then from there. But then again, you have to think with L's counterpart and stuff like that. But it could work depending on how you work on it, though.
Yeah,
or it could be somebody different, opposite from Light, and that's why like the Light in Japan is different from the Light from America, because he's the total opposite. He's willing to follow whatever's going, and he's willing to follow his the Misa American version, because love and shit or whatever. so with that, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I can kind of see it work. It just depends on how you like work on it. And so yeah, it could have worked, but I think they were trying to like of course, like any anime trying to become live action, they try to fit so much into something huge into one movie, and which it shouldn't be. It should be like a series, basically.
Yeah.
And so that way you have enough to develop character, how this person is, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's just one of those things, like, and it's funny because everybody's, I don't know why, but everybody's like, it should have been Japan should have done this or what this stuff, and like, well, they Soho did Attack on Titan, and the first half was good, the second half was very spoilerly. It could be, anyways. And it's just kind of like, because me and my brother went out to see the live action Attack on Titan when it was out, and it was good. It was okay. It was good for the most part. except for the part where they left off on how Mikasa got her scarf. All she did was, you know, sneeze, and then all of a sudden, here's your scarf. Exactly. That was my face right there.
Oh.
It's like, oh, here's, yeah, it's just like, here's the scarf, you know, it will protect you from sneezes or something like that.
Oh my god. Yeah, that does something, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's all wool, so it'll protect you. And so, like, I'm just kind of like, okay. And they, instead of a boulder, there was like a, there was a World War II rocket right there next to a boulder or some crap like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so like, I'm just like a little bit. I've drank a little bit, so, but I do know most of it though. And by the way, cheers, man.
Oh, cheers.
But yeah, like so I'm just kind of like, when people say, oh yeah, you know, the people who came up with this thing, they could have done it better, I'm kind of like, well, did you see the original, or did you see Death Note in their version, or did you see Uzumaki in their version?
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh jeez.
Yeah, she got me into Junji Ito, and that's one of the things that I'm so glad I got into, because holy
Junji Ito is great.
Oh my god, the details,
so
dude. Oh dude, man, I am so glad she got me into it. And you know, she may be in the same, you know, fan club that I am in, but you know, I did it because, you know, Junji Ito is fucking the master, dude.
Oh god, and, yeah, he totally is.
Oh yeah, and so I'm just kind of like, all I need is like Toomey, which I believe is one of the, well, like in my thought, I think it's one of the things that Junji Ito with Toomey is like how I'm just gonna say it since like it's how like misogyny and putting somebody up on a pedestal and
Tomoe?
Yeah, Toomey.
Tomie.
Yeah, Tomie. There you go.
Yeah. Oh my god.
How misogyny, how putting somebody on a pedestal and make it like having somebody like, how have somebody like value your worth other than yourself go wrong.
Yeah.
And so like, because she talks fucking shit, like,
and god no, she's such a bitch.
And every time she does this, the person's just like so stuck in their head with what she says, and then from there you're just kind of, and I'm just kind of, as I'm reading this, like, dude, fuck her, dude. Like, so fuck what? And this guy's just like, no, I have to prove them. I have to, like the male model one. I can't remember the story.
Oh but god, yeah.
And from there, he's just like, and when she makes fun of her, when she makes fun of him, like, oh, you're just barely on my radar on how hotness I am. And he's just like, he's like, what the fuck? I had women and girls up on my ass and sucking my whatever, and she's the one to tell me, like, you know, I'm you know, average. I'm going to date her to try to prove that, and show all my shit so I could show, you know, to prove that I am what she deserves. And he tries to, of course, be like, oh, I want to marry you because we're hot and we should be together. And she's like, of course, she's kind of like, fuck you. I'm like, whatever, you're not hot, you're just barely 5 at the minimum, maybe 6. And he's like
Cold-blooded.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
And so with that, it's just kind of like, he's just kind of like, whatever. And somebody comes and cuts his face, and he's like, and he goes up to her, or I can't remember, but he goes up to her, and she's like, you're even uglier because you have a cut on your face. And he kidnaps her, cuts her face, and it's like, we're the same. And from there, it's just kind of like, it gets worse and worse and worse after that. But yeah, and with that, from my take, it's definitely how, like, what happens when you put someone on a pedestal, when you pretty much what I said before, and how it could be taken really wrong, or how it could on the next level. And so it's definitely a cautionary tale about, don't put anybody on a pedestal. They're just pretty much all that stuff. It's a cautionary tale on that, in my thoughts. And so with that, I'm just kind of like, I love it because of that reason. It's great. It's a great series that she got me into it. And she had the original 2001 release. She said she had the 2 books basically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And yeah, she let me borrow it, and I read it. I was like, this is awesome. I love it. This is my favorite story. And so, and ever since then, I just kind of been like, oh, what else did he release? And
oh, dude, have you seen any of the movies?
The one movie I want to see was when the one that was based on the turtleneck sweater. I think it's Tomio. I think it's Tomio or something like that, where the guy was holding his head because he had sex with the gypsy, and the gypsy slips her hair like in the turtleneck, so that way it cuts his neck off, and then that's why they call one. Oh, that's why they call it the red sweater. It's because he was as her just like one hair puts it in the turtleneck, he could feel it's kind of like the razor wire when people do that, say they're okay, basically his neck gets cut off and he's holding it like this.
What needs done?
The whole time, and the white sweater turns into a red sweater because of how much blood he's lost. But at the same time, he's like holding it, and his arms are just like so tired of holding it. He goes up to his ex-girlfriend, which he cheated on by with the gypsy. He's pounding, just like, help me. Holy shit, I'm gonna fucking die. Just and she's like, what you cheated on me, and all of a sudden he accidentally takes his head off from his neck, and then she's like, oh fucking shit, blood came all over my face and stuff like that. It's a great cautionary tale of basically don't cheat on your girl, because you never know what the next girl is going to be capable of.
That bitch might have magic powers, Jack. You can't tell.
Exactly, man. It's so great, man. Like, oh man, but yeah, there's a story about that. I think it's Tomio or something like that. I can't remember what the name is, but the Uzumaki, I sort of took a look, but it's a little bit too goofy on how it's portrayed. Or at least the movie.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but man, dude, like, what
can I do for you?
The longer, God, how to even put it? The longer that shit goes, the more fucking disturbing it gets.
Yeah,
it just gets fucking disturbing.
Like the movie or the action?
Movie and the comic.
Oh yeah, the comic I totally believe. I mean, I read the whole comic, and it's just absolutely disturbed. I saw some YouTube videos about that, and which makes really good points where the it basically it explains that how he uses from like everything that you're. It doesn't. Most people go like, okay, it goes from good to bad to everything works out in the end. But Junji Ito goes from good to bad to worse and what the fuckery. And so like there's no, or at least a couple of stories he does have where it's just like, oh, it sort of works out in the end with the crossroads fortune teller, which like of course you have like somebody who's wearing the black sweater who just tells you, oh, this is going to go bad at the end, where the main character of that story, he ends up becoming the spirit who wears the white sweater who tells you, oh, don't worry, everything's going to go out. One or maybe it's like a couple of stories from what I've read, but every other story that you read from him, it's just like it goes good, bad, to worse to what the fuck.
Yeah, one of the things I thought was really interesting about Junji Ito's like work, is that in a lot of his horror stories, his shorts, they're no twists. It's just pure weird.
Yeah, now that you think about, now that I've think about it, yeah, that's true, because you're right.
Yeah, because he just like shit just kind of happens. It's like, oh my god, there's an earthquake and this weird mausoleum
Fancy some bits and bobs?
opens up, and there is a perfectly sized hole for everyone that exists in this one town.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite stories, man.
Dude, and you're just sitting there and you're like, so what happens? It's like, no, everyone just crawls into the hole and dies.
Yeah, or just morphs into something that they're afraid that they're going to become.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things that actually, it's like, with my thought, of course, is that it's one of the things that most people are afraid to, like, they're afraid of becoming a cookie cutter person that they should be, and so because of that, since of course, people have like the characters in that story, they have so much anxiety about how they should be, and so that's the reason why they go into those like cookie cutter things of when they recognize it is them.
Yeah,
they're so afraid of being something different that they have to fit into that thing. So because of that, they just kind of oh, I should be that. I'm gonna go. Oh, that's my.
It fits me perfectly.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just like, it's just one of those things. Just like, oh, I'm so afraid to become something different, so I should become this. And when you come out at the other end, you become something really horrifying that you absolutely hate.
Yeah.
And so with that thought, I'm just kind of like, that's what I take from it. Just like,
well, no, I think that's actually right. Like they used, the funny thing is that they used a lot of Junji Ito's, a lot of inspiration from Junji Ito's stories in Persona 5. Because that image of people just in a place that fits them perfectly is that's something that actually happens in the story. Right near the end, and they're all like sitting in front of the Holy Grail, just going, "Ah, yes, so peaceful,"
and it's kind of like the thing where people are stuck. People feel stuck, basically.
It's this. It's really weird. Well, there seems to be like the big thing that like a lot of the Japanese like counterculture comments on is the tendency of the Japanese to simply try to find a place where they fit in, so they don't have to think about anything.
Yeah, and I could believe that because I've heard like, from at least from what I understand, they just kind of like are in a box, basically stuck in a box of working like hours upon hours, just so that way they could, you know, sort of fit in a like what they should do, because, you know, like have a good job, have a wife and kids or something like that. But that's just me though. I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, it seems to be this reoccurring theme.
Yeah,
and I don't exactly know how in particular it manifests, or because it's a very specific, like, they talk about how conformist Japanese society is a lot.
Yeah, and
you know, and that seems to be like a huge issue.
I think it's more like honor bound. I don't want to be like, but because, you know, or they're supposed to think this way because of how they were raised. Like because there's a lot, from what I've been told, or I could be wrong. Of course, don't quote me on this.
Right.
They have a whole lot of pressure on them, more than American. Because they were taught, okay, you got to get an education, you got to do this, you got to do this and this, and the parents are a little bit like forcefully in their heads to, you got to do this and this and this in order to become like a business person, or whatever the parents want the children to be.
Yeah.
I like I said, I could be wrong. That's just my thoughts. But I don't know.
Well, no, I've been led to believe that that's the way it is as well. You know, and
oh yeah,
damn. Yeah. I really know what else to say. It's just like, yeah, damn.
Yeah, it's totally understandable with that. It's just, you know, but luckily my parents are like, you know, try this, try that, try that. It sucks when you have so much pressure on you just to be like, you have to do this, this, and this, and this in order to basically to live, and you know, you're pounded like that, and you know it. To the point where, like, if I don't get this, if I don't get this, then I'm nothing. And and that's where it's just like, no, you're not nothing. You just have to find your groove in what you want to do, which most people don't find, and which is unfortunate, really. And so, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what the way it is, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta take a little break, but I want to talk to you about the hanging balloons if you have any time, of course.
Balloons?
You haven't heard it's called the hanging blips. Look it up if and Army of One, both from Junji Ito. But look it up. I'm gonna go take
okay, all right, yeah, I'll gotta get a cigarette and a drink as well. All right. I'll meet you back here in just a bit.
Alrighty. Cool. Peace. Oh, probably should have put the mute button right there. Hey, what's up, folks? Still here? Let's see. Let me help. Let me type Fran. See. Sup, Kingdom Creep? How's it going? I love Sharknado is back. I love that. I think that's copyright though. I would totally take that though. Oh, it's funny because the horror guru he do best as I can. Cool, man. Do it. It's funny because the horror guru at one point he told me that the movies were bad. You deserve the name. Oh, thank you, man. True, but at the same time, the first movie was awesome, bad. Second movie was trying to be awesome, bad. I haven't seen the third movie. Yeah. I was watching the chat, and so I was just kind of like, I thought the second movie was trying to be awesome, bad.
Yeah,
but because like I noticed with Rift Tracks, it seemed that they were trying to come up with jokes with it. When the first movie, it was actually flowing. You can actually tell, at least with my opinion. And so
yeah, it was doing some. So what was the name of that the story that you wanted me to?
Oh, there's two of them, which was the Army of One, and Hanging Blips. And that's but there's Hanging Balloons also known. One of them was it actually both are one of my favorite ones where it just made me go, whoa, okay, I guess it's kind of within my like dark scary things basically. So the Hanging Balloons deals with a pop singer hangs herself, but then somehow there's this somebody witnessed that there's this huge head. They thought it was like something that they saw in their head, but not. So like in the distance, as two people who were witnessing this, one of them sees their own head with it's pretty much like a balloon, but the version of their head with a with a hanging rope, basically, like they're like a hanger's rope, basically. And so this head, the huge head, is trying to hang the person who matches this head right here. And so it ropes them in, and then it hangs them, and they're dead. And out of
oh my god.
And it deals with this story with this girl who's been in her house for a certain amount of time, to the point where she's hungry. She's thinking about going out there to find food, but no matter where she goes, there's these hanging bodies off of these hanging balloons with the same head as them, basically. And she knows that this head of hers is waiting for her in the front. And so okay, do you mind spoilers, by the way, at the end?
Well, let me I was thinking of maybe like no let me
okay,
let me let me check it out.
Oh dude, it's a good story. And when and it of course in Junji Ito mode, it kind of course you have this one incident which turns into a slightly bigger incident, and then to the point where it's just like pretty much like zombie apocalypse mode, but except the one thing. Oh, damn! I wish I could tell you this though, but we're like, if something happens, then there's a repercussion of it. That's pretty much what I could do. That's why it's hard to get over this thing.
Got
this
it.
incident. Yeah. And so with that, I'm just kind of, and with this story, it's just kind of like, okay, it's one of the stories where I'm kind of like, okay, I get it, because like, of course, the bigger head tries to hang the little head, which could be explained as like anxiety, depression, or pretty much you're hanging yourself when you without realizing it, basically.
Got it.
At least in my opinion, and so it could be interpreted in your way or anything like that, but my interpretation is that of course you're a little person, you're just trying to go with the flow, and out of nowhere there's this fucking thing right here with the fucking hanging thing start like just going after you, ready to like pounce on you and just hang you for no reason, and then it takes you up and pretty much takes you to death, basically. And so with that, most people don't know how to, or at least in my, like I said, this is all my opinion. What my thoughts on this manga is that, like when this came up, it's just kind of like, yeah, man. Sometimes I do shit. Sometimes I do shit that just kind of like. It's because like I need to know. It may seem like I'm a freak or anything like that, like I'm being a stalker, but I need to know, and then it ends up being something that it translates something different in somebody else's mind, basically, and which ends up being I hang myself, with my big anxiety, filled written head or depression head, to the point where it's just like, yep, you fucked up. It's like, okay, so I'll just hang here as I make this head smaller, to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm good. At least in my interpretation of that, anyways.
Okay, hang on. Let me... There's there's something I gotta try to do in yon fucking World of Warcraft. Let me see if I can actually do it.
Alright, no worries, it's all good.
And then I will. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, I see. You have to talk to.
Yeah, I see
that guy. All right. I was like, oh, I ran away from this one thing. Now what do I do? It's like, oh, well, you gotta go talk to the fucking captain again. And
what can I do for
you're like, set sail for place. Okay, good enough. All right. So...
No, it's all good, man. No worries, man. I'm just. We should have like a talk about Junji Ito one of these days, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm so fascinated by the work and everything like that, and I have my own thing where it's just like, oh, I want to talk about people about this, but I can't because things, and so I want to do this, and so and I have so much things where I'm kind of like, and I've seen YouTube channels, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, and so, but yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, oh, I found something I'm passionate about, and I have to talk about it, or I have to let anybody who's willing to listen, and I want to hear their feedback of what they think and stuff like that. And by the way, cheers, tequila. Yeah.
Red Bull. I'm planning on getting wings.
Last shot of the night.
Yeah.
Okay. But Army of One, which is another really good manga to check out, or at least in the stories of him. Basically, have you? I'm guessing that you didn't get, or you haven't heard of this one yet.
Well, I'm looking at it now.
Okay.
Safe passage, Gio.
Oh, what the hell's going on?
What can I do for you?
Show me where I can fly, motherfucker. Boom, motherfucker. Okay,
Smooth
apparently.
sailing.
Retrieving data, horde, cobra. What the fuck is going on?
I just saw somebody go shot. Oh, okay, there you go. I'm pretty good on shots right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Tequila. Tequila.
Oh. Looks like some world PvP. Fucking fool. Fucking fool. Fucking fool. Where is he? I step on you.
Nice.
Motherfucker. Where are you? Where are you, piece of crap? Oh, I see that. That ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Yeah, you think you bad? You ain't nothing. Yeah, you take that, fucking warlock pet. You fucking suck. You ain't nothing. Wait, I'm rooted. I root you.
Too bad I don't have a soundboard. I'll be like playing shit.
Yeah.
No. You're no good to me, Dad. I'll be able to
Like,
return you to life.
there you go. That's my soundboard.
For a price? What are you talking about? I ain't paying no goddamn price. Fuck you. I'm Alliance anyway, you fucking troll motherfucker. I don't need that crap. I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
That ain't what we need.
Ryuk wanna be motherfucker.
Yeah, Ryuk wanna be motherfucker. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I know.
I'm saying.
Oh man. But yeah, like the actual, like, I saw that you were looking at the, like, just the panel, but the one panel you should check out is the panel that has two people sewn together, and that's the main title panel of that.
Yeah, that's our Army of One.
Yeah. That one is definitely something where it just builds from there, and they have a really crazy song that they have that it plays, that somebody cuts through the song or hacks through the song or whatever radio that they're checking out, and it plays a song that says that we are together, we're the Army of One, and pretty much snap.
Oh shit, son.
Oh,
I fucking killed. Dead again. 6 minutes until release. Kiss my ass. I gotta wait here 6 minutes now. Fucking people like, I ain't waiting for shit. Yeah. Let's go.
I want to get in this motherfucker.
Yeah. We're just gonna fuck dudes up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, right?
Oh yeah, that's the way I'm when I'm Fortnite. It's like, come on, I want to kill people even though I die a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
And so yeah, like as the story progresses, it's just, for me, it's like there's one person, or of course there's always a person or maybe persons who try to get people together to hang out and try to mix it up, basically. As I don't know if people have that kind of thing, but, or at least in high school there would be somebody like that, which is based on a high school what is that? A high school like a reunion, basically. And so with that, it's just kind of like, for me, it's just, and this person is trying to get everybody together, and out of nowhere, of course, it escalates from there.
No! Oh! Fucking owned.
Damn.
They fucking owned me.
Oh man, I saw that.
Yep. This is fucked up. All right.
Jeez, they're just towering over you.
I know, right?
It's just like they.
What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
I don't know what you do.
It's like they knew you or something. Jeez.
Yeah. He's like, nah, fuck that. You got nothing, boy. I'm like, oh. Clearly, I got like problems. Yeah, clearly there's a combat deficiency happening right here. Like, let's see what's reverse magic. Removes all harmful magical effects. It sends them back to the original caster, if possible. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Nice. Come on. 6 seconds till resurrection. Oh, man, fucking tastic. Wait here then. There we go. Back into the fray.
Yeah. Even though I'm like a couple seconds behind, but I'm watching on your live stream. But yeah.
Right. Eat this crunchy frog because I don't know. What?
Because crunchy frog.
Yeah. All right. No. Okay. Like.
I need to get closer.
Alright, this paladin over here. We'll cozy up to that.
Don says, fuck, I really did plan on just putting the stream on, lurking, and passing out.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh. Avion Shark. Hey, what's up, Shark? He says, your name is Shark Khan.
Oh man.
I need to get closer.
Thanks. Thanks for that. Hold on, let me go and respond.
Far away.
What are the conditions of victory on this fight, I wonder? Cannot use on ground. Man, I don't think they're giving me the information I need. Yeah, let's see. Retrieving data, bounty reward, 100 honor. Okay, bounty reward. What are we fucking doing, dude? Looking at this, it's just pure chaos. It's just like we're just killing each other. I'm like, okay, why?
Because.
Yeah, because shit. Just because shit. You know, like come on.
Yeah.
It's like get with it. You know.
That's how you reboot, yo.
Yeah. That's how you come back. Come on, seconds to resurrection.
I know.
Resurrection! Mysterious trash pile. Okay, what's the deal with mysterious trash pile? Rummaging. I have.
Like I always say, one man's trash be another man's lure.
What?
I saw that look too. What's up?
Well, fucking, it's like, yeah, I was fucking. Click on this thing, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, you're being strangled by a fucking dinosaur. I like you do, and I'm like, wait, what? You gotta be kidding me! There's no way. Like, what is this?
What kind of dinosaur
Wait,
is it?
Wait, this dinosaur like?
Oh, okay, I see it. I see it on your live now.
Yeah, well, it's like you can hang out here and like recover your mana, but this monster's strangling you. Like, is that the way it's supposed to work? You know, like, is that what's supposed to happen? I'm like, I'm a little lost. I mean, I'll take it, but what the fuck? You know?
Maybe it's a kinky dinosaur. That's how he feels like you could build up your
just choke
mana
me a little bit, you know, like that kind of shit. You know?
This is how you build up your health.
You let me strangle you. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the way it is.
Okay. Squeeze harder. What? What?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I need to get closer.
All right. Enemy fucking dragon, fucking demon hunter. I fucking goddamn it. Come on, where are you? Oh, bam! Oh, baby. That's right. That's right. Bam.
Okay, so Evion says you got fanfics of Shark and Jack. Oh, come on. Man.
Oh man, you're like totally gay, dude. You know, talking about man.
Man. It's funny. It's funny. I had one. Somebody who I was seeing thought I was bi.
Huh.
And I was just kinda like, yeah, I was just kind of like, no, okay. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like, well, no, but you know, okay.
Yeah.
What made you think that? You know.
Especially when we're in her bed and stuff like that. I'm just kind of like.
That's a strange time to bring this up. You know. Like,
I know. I don't know. I guess I don't know. But I do not mind the compliment though. Like there's this. I remember like when I was at a concert, I was just like, oh my god, there's a bunch of cuties in here, and my mom, her friend, and somebody else I can't remember, and me and my brother, and the guy was just kind of like, oh, I'm bi, so you know, so don't worry. I'm like, cool, thanks. It's like, I as long as I get the compliments somewhere, cool.
Yeah. Oh man, this guy said I smelled bad. I have the stench of a demon hunter. And I'm like, well, yeah.
Because he is a demon, and he is a hunter.
Yeah. I am a demon hunter, so nailed it, I guess.
Hashtag got him.
Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck you, enemy druid. Fuck you. Alright.
For cheese to shark. Oh, thanks for the cheese. It's been, like I said, there's a little delay, just a little.
Got it.
Avion, there you go. Don't worry, okay, so yeah, there's a little delay. Avion,
Yeah.
I accept your cheese. I'm gonna eat all the cheese, depending if it's a good cheese. If it's, yeah, I'm gonna eat all the cheese while he.
So what's your favorite cheese?
My favorite cheese, it's blue cheese if it's in a dressing. Otherwise, it tastes like soap to me. Yeah, I tried blue cheese without the dressing, and it was just like it tastes like soap, which is pretty gross. And so yeah, and brie is actually pretty nice.
See, I was just, oh my god.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, that does not look good.
Man.
That does not look good for our side. That looks really bad. Like they got like fucking bats. They got giant bats and shit. What we got? We got anything? We got Cuisinart? What the fuck? Oh, I gotta fucking like run all the way back.
Yeah, Cuisinart.
Yeah. A Cuisinart, you know?
So Evion says he likes how we pronounce his name.
Evion?
Yeah.
Well, it's much better than Evian, you know. Like,
yeah.
You know, I don't even know if that's which way you're supposed to say it, but I would prefer, personally, I would prefer Evian to Evian. Oh, yeah. God damn it! There's a dude like waiting for us. Fuck you. We hate him. We fucking hate him.
We hate you, yo.
Did they just like kill all our dudes? Because it looks like they just killed all our guys. Yeah, I think
like
they
it.
did. Yeah, my god. Look at this shit. Oh, I've been sapped. Fuck you. I need to be able to hold the defensive line.
You can do it, man.
Yeah, we can do this. Somehow, I'm gonna make it. I'll
be the little kid to your Mooman Rider. You can do it. I believe in you.
You. What? Oh my god. No, this is bad. I'm like, look at this. I'm like, we're losing bad. Yes, one of the problems of playing Alliance. It's just not. PvP is not our strong suit. We're not that good at it. 2 minutes until resurrection. 1 minute until resurrection. God damn it! You know, look at this. I'm just like, hey man, maybe I'll get some honor points or something. Nope. Nope, they ain't doing none of that shit. Forget it.
Yeah, it's like, do you get some points to be actually in the battle or surviving?
I don't think so.
Huh?
What? We're fucking getting our asses kicked. Is what's going on.
I know. I would be getting my ass kicked if I was playing this game, but I'm not. I'm just spectating.
You're just watching. It's like, when you're watching, you can't possibly lose. You know? Running around as a ghost. Well, I was the fool who was like, all right, I guess I'll turn PvP on and see what happens. Spoiler, I got my fucking ass kicked.
And I'm just here watching the delay. I'm just like, damn. Oh, man. That sucks.
Look at this. Oh, my God. What is even happening? What is this even? Oh, fuck you, Nighthorn. You're a fucking racist piece of shit. Fuck you.
I need to get closer.
Okay, so Dawn says Eevee, and let's see.
Alright, we got
So Eevee, I'm gonna call you Eevee for now.
God damn it! Like, are we defending a point?
Let me guess. You got over
I can see. Hold on, the.
Jesus Christ! Like, apparently the price you pay for Dying World PvP is the fucking graveyard now laughs at you. You know, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, why don't you just pour some salt in that wound, you piece of shit? I hate you. You know, like, how dare you, sir? I have served with distinction and honor and died many times, pointlessly.
And also dying many times after that.
Yeah, I'm after dying many times after that. I think maybe I killed somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like maybe, I don't know. It's possible. Now I'm waiting here for like 2 minutes.
It's because of my answer my eyes Johnson. I don't know what's going on
Hi,
with you.
I'm Answer My Eyes Johnson. I've got Answer My Eyes. I have no idea what's going on. You know, is this a microwave oven? Is it a TV? It could be. I don't know. There are just too many ants in my eyes.
Right now I'm burning my hands up, and I cannot tell because I don't have any parents anymore.
Oh my god. Mysterious trash pile. I still don't understand how this is supposed to work, but whatever. Like I said, I'll take it.
Two brothers in a van.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I so want that movie to be made. Or ball fondlers. That definitely.
Ball fondlers?
Yes, I want that shit. Even if there's like 9/11s, I can't remember what he said, but and the best ice cream in the multi-universe. That would be so toads, man.
The mysterious trash pile has spoken. Alright, so apparently we're pressing the advantage again. Alright, I can live with that. Alright, no. We're gonna pussy back. I can also get behind this. I just need to know,
Evie says, I made people happy. Yay. Rick and Morty. Yup. Totes. Rick and Morty is my shit now. I'm literally not sleeping. Oh, yeah, you're sleeping and you're...
No! Oh!
6 a.m. Where are you from, Evie? I'm in Albuquerque and it's 3:15 right now.
Yeah, I should probably get going soon.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta wake up and I gotta go to an appointment tomorrow. I have to leave for an appointment at like 9, so I should probably get like, 6 hours. However much fucking sleep. That's enough sleep, right? That's
6
enough.
hours. That's my hour, 6 hours, and for if I try to get 7, if I'm lucky, but 6 hours is pretty good. And then that's where that's where you inject coffee into your veins, basically.
Oh Jesus, that's right, man.
Yeah, straight up to the mainstream.
I'm just gonna fucking like eat grounds for breakfast, man.
Urban coffee.
I have an appointment tomorrow.
Urban coffee. You just eat it by the handful if you want a quick pick me up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Jesus Christ. Look at all these horde guys. They're just like hanging out on their mount, on these fucking mounts. They're just like, man. Yep, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Horde pendant represent Azeroth soldier horde.
Man, jeez. That's a lot of dead people there.
Yeah, this is fucking horrific. Oh, do we get hippogriffs? Like they get these awesome bats, and we're still on hippogriffs. God fucking. Like you gotta be kidding me. God damn.
Man, I don't know how this game works, but that sounds like bad.
You're getting ripped off. No, I mean like they got the bats that the horde got bats that the demon hunters were supposed to have. Yeah, we got the bats and the helmets. They got the ones with like out the helmets. Tell me how that's fair.
I wouldn't know because I don't play World of Warcraft, but I'm guessing that it's not fair. Goddamn.
No, it's not fair. Not even a little. Undercity Plague Bat? What? They got Undercity Plague Bats? We ain't got shit. What we got? Okay, well I got Dread Raven. That's pretty cool. But like, good fucking God. Oh. Come on, Alliance guy! You got the flag! You can do it! I don't know what the flag does! If it does anything, but you got it! You fucking run! You fucking do it! Do it! Oh!
Jack's reaction is my reaction, so you can do it. Because I'm watching after the fact.
Oh my God! I could go with resurrection sickness, but you know what? I really need to get back to like that question area. I should probably fuck. And there's no way I'm fucking like riding out of that combat zone at this rate. Like that's just how it is. This is what's going on. Okay, so that's so world PvP is like where the shit goes down.
Yeah. I as I could see through your screen.
Like it's like, hey, we need to get over there. Well, too bad you can't get over there. You can't get over there. We're the fucking horde. We're just gonna jack your shit, man.
I felt the same with DC. What's that one? DC Universe, or the one that was like.
Oh shit! Yeah, the DC Universe online game that they had.
Yeah, and like I'm at the point where I'm like I cannot get to until, of course, if I prepaid and everything like that, fun stuff like that. Like because they have you cannot get to this point until you get to Universe or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of stopped after a while. This is before I live stream, so and I'm just kind of like because it was fun for a while, and now I'm just kind of like I can see why they're just kind of like pushing what you need to do pretty much. So
yeah, I think what I'm probably gonna do is like during the week I'll probably stream some world PvP. You know, so it's just like so I can fucking figure out goddamn use it. I can fucking play it just because I mean I know it's basically gonna be like, all right, here's what you do. Yeah, all right, first die a million times, then die another million times.
Yes, that's me with Fortnite. I'm just kind of like, yeah, die a million times. Second time, die a million times. Third, your cousin's gonna friend request you. Good. His friends are gonna friend request you. Good. Then die a million times.
Yeah.
And as I stated over the time when I'm bitch streaming on that, if I freaking win, which that face says, like, you're gonna win.
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus fucking Christ! I've like, oh god,
wait,
I've got like I got res sickness. This guy's just gonna murder me. All right, I'm out. Run, bravely run away. Bravely,
come on.
Away.
I'm just watching you right now with delay.
God. Bravely run away, dude.
Run away,
Look, I'm just gonna pick flowers like a pussy because look, I got res sickness. I don't know. You people want to have me. I'm just fucked. You know?
Pick them flowers, man.
Yeah, pick them flowers. I was just trying to find my like the what do you call it? Like the starting area. Like find it. God damn it! I just realized that the inn is like right at the front. So it's not so much an inn, so much as set your Hearthstone here. This is where you teleport, you fucking piece of shit. You know,
not much
like,
of it.
Right into combat. Like, god damn it, you assholes.
Not much of an in, but an out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna go get ready, go get some sleep, get ready for the day ahead of me. Shark Wayne, sleep too. I had a great time hanging out with you, man, and I'm definitely gonna read those two stories.
Dude, man, check it out, man. It's such a great story, and if you want to talk about it, I want to talk about it because I want to be like, spill my brains and stuff like that. So,
yeah. So I'll do that.
Yeah. Let me know, and dude, man, it's always been a blast to talk with you and Josh.
It's always a pleasure, man.
Yeah, and give Josh a really huge hug for me, and Linda give everybody a huge hug out there, man. You
got it.
Yeah, you guys are really awesome. Love you guys.
All right, I love you too, Shark Wayne, and to the rest of you guys, remember Satan and I love you all very much. Ave Satanas, Disco Inferno, and we will see you the next time. Check y'all later.